for MVP, even if they don't make the playoffs.
Yeah, I think he has to. He has to win it.
1,000 slugging percentage during this stretch, which he's just I don't know. You turn that ball club around by yourself. That's a one-man wrecking crew, literally. I was listening to the radio this morning, and they said all he has to do is pass 61 homers to have the record, which how can you possibly say that when the records still stand with all the steroid era? Barry Bonds still has 73 in the record books. Sammy Sosa hit 66, 66, 63. A-Rod hit 64, I believe. I don't know that off the top of my head, but the Sammy Sosa and the Barry Bonds stands true.
How many did McGwire hit?
McGwire hit 68 one year and 69 the next. Yeah. That whole 98-99 era was ridiculous.
Yeah, I wish we could go back to that.
I wish we could just all juce.
Yeah,
I mean,
honestly,
that is the best baseball.
Yeah.
71 homers? Are you kidding? 73 homers? Are you kidding me?
Well, that was a quick sidebar. When we used to remember how we both used to write a blog on like sportsblog.com or whatever. Yeah. Great blogs, by the way. They've been removed from the internet for some reason.
That site is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is. So one of my coworkers was talking to me, and he was like, "How can we make baseball more exciting? Like, if you could change a rule in baseball or like add a new rule, what would you do?" So I wrote a blog on that. And the two rules that I came up with was one, every inning starts with the bases loaded, which would be awesome, and two is that each team gets a designated steroid user. So you get to choose, like a
Barry Bonds.
This Bryce Harper is allowed to use steroids, and you get one batter and one pitcher. I still don't know how steroids help pitchers, really. I mean,
recovery.
I guess, yeah, recovery.
I would give it to Zim.
Yeah, yes, I would give steroids
Bryce
to Zim in a heartbeat. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, that was my change to make baseball more exciting. But they juiced the balls this year, so.
Speaking of new rules, that stupid automated strike zone.
Okay, we're jumping all over
Never
the place
again.
here.
But yeah, 61 homers would be the home run record, supposedly.
No, 79.
74 would technically be.
I think I'm only going to give him the record if he gets 79.
Do you think he has a chance? If he obviously keeps his pace, he will have a chance.
Dude, he's doing it playing half his games in Marlins Park, too, which is gigantic.
And he's hitting them from anywhere, straight away. Yesterday he hit it straight away, which is ridiculous there. I don't really know if he can get to 61, but he's already at 50.
Dude, he's going to get to 100.
At this pace. All right.
How many games are left?
That I don't.
How many games are left?
I don't know. What's today? Today is August 28th.
Well, hold on.
They have until...
I'll just ask Siri. Hey Siri, what is the Miami Marlins record?
The Marlins are currently 66 and 63. That is second place in the NL East.
Okay, well then add 66 to 63. That's 129.
Okay.
So 162 minus 129 is 33.
Wow.
Mental math. Yes.
So in 25 games, he has 17 homers. If he keeps his pace with 33 games left,
he's going to hit 88. 83.
That is scary. I don't think he'll be able to do that.
That is crazy, though. He's not going to get to 74. He'd have to hit almost a home run per game.
Which he's kind of doing.
Kind of right now, but
you can't
stay hot that long.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like Bryce in the 3-game stretch where he hits 6 home runs. Like, it's not like he's going to hit 100 or 324 home runs.
Please get cold this series and pick it back up after.
That would be nice.
But I'm sure he'll hit a couple bombs. He always hits it. He's got 4 home runs against us this year. He always kills us.
Yeah, he's got like 34 career home runs against us or something. It's ridiculous.
He hit one off of Scherzer the last time he faced him.
Yeah, he's gonna hit one tonight.
In the 7th.
Scherzer's throwing a perfect game, but Giancarlo's gonna go deep. That's happening. At the same time,
it's really cool. I'm excited. I hope he plays on Wednesday. He better not get a day off on Wednesday because that's somebody I really want to see. There's always those guys you want to not only watch your team but see.
Yeah, and he's in right field.
Team.
So
yeah, that's
we could yell at him.
That's like going to a Wizards game.
What would your go-to heckle be if Giancarlo was right in front of us and he's coming up to try to catch a ball right at the fence? What would you yell at him?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yell.
No.
What?
muscles are too big to. I don't know.
I'm gonna yell. Hey, do you have a tiny pecker because of all the roids? That's what I'm gonna yell.
I hope
and I'm
he
gonna be a
doesn't test
doctor.
positive.
I'm gonna be dressed up as a doctor.
That's
so,
awesome.
so he's gonna think that I know what I'm talking about, and he's gonna look up at me kind of worried, like, actually, yeah, like it's.
And
yeah.
I'll be a rhino, so I'll be like, "Don't charge too hard, you might boot it."
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a weird one. I don't think rhinos wear boots.
Yeah, but charging hard,
Yeah.
and then you boot it because air.
There's a wall.
Right.
Yeah.
Immovable force meets
All right.
an immovable
And
object.
that was our heckling.
Dumb, stupid.
Yeah. That's how we're gonna heckle Giancarlo, Mike.
No,
I'm just gonna call him Mike.
Our
I'm
heckling,
gonna call him Mike all day.
our heckling game is kind of impressive. You just have to be there for it.
Yeah, people give us dirty looks.
I don't have it in me right now because I'm not in the environment.
My dad tells me to stop talking, or he goes to the car.
Yeah,
That's a story
anybody
for another
who's gone
time.
to games with Jack knows his dad will just go at halftime or the fourth inning.
I hate the halftime break of a baseball game.
But mainly the Redskins. Bruno never makes the full game with Jack there. Speaking of the Redskins, I want to touch base on. I didn't watch a whole lot yesterday.
A little bit
Just
of breaking
because
news from the Skins.
I was working.
Starting nose tackle Phil Taylor is out for the rest of the season with a quad injury.
I
I
heard
did not
it's
know
because-
that quad injuries
Our
could
thing.
no. I know that you can injure your quad, but what can you do to your quad that would keep you out the entire season?
The same way you tear your hamstring.
Yeah, I've torn my hamstring.
Yeah, you know
both of them.
how that kept you out for quite some time, and it
Just
still
kept me out-
affects you.
Yeah, it kept me out for 3 weeks,
It's
but then I
still-
could play.
Right. And they have better, but he's also like 450 pounds. He's got a lot of weight to carry.
I didn't think about that.
I don't know. Quad might be more painful than a hamstring.
Do you think he just tore his quad?
Probably.
Do you think it removed? Oh, I bet you. Yeah.
If it
Okay.
tore completely,
Yeah.
that's a serious.
Yeah, but still, the whole season?
Yeah, 16, 17 weeks. Plus, their training staff is a lot better than your training staff that you had.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Kuberski. He just said, does it hurt?
And he's been balling out, so that might hurt us a little bit. But I'm sure we'll fill in with Jonathan Allen and others.
Kirk Cousins.
Redskins, I didn't watch a whole lot. I'm going to be honest, because I was working, and then I just really didn't feel like turning them on because I was following Grant
I
and
can't
Danny.
watch preseason football.
Grant,
I can't. Even game 3.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean anything.
Grant, Danny, and EB, I was following along instead of watching the Gamecast while I was at work, and all I saw was miserableness, a lot of misery,
Misery.
a lot of misery. And I really just did not want to get into a bad mood. I do know a few highlights I saw. Why can Terrell Pryor not catch a ball?
He had one
He's
catch.
caught
for 16
two
yards.
passes in 3 games.
He'll be fine. He will be fine.
It stresses me out. This guy is, I'm touting him to be one of the best receivers we've had, and the guy can't catch a football.
It's okay.
He's got peanut butter hands.
No, he doesn't. Everybody relax. This is why I hate talking about the Redskins in the preseason, because
Knee-jerk reaction.
you can't make any judgments based off of this.
I actually like this. This is the first year we haven't won a game in the preseason.
we won.
We won last
yeah,
game.
we-
Normally we're like 3-0 to this point, and we're all like, yeah, we're going to go
to the Super
in,
Bowl.
And then, no.
Yeah.
So I like how we're losing, getting our losses out of us,
Yeah.
putting a lot of bad things on tape to fix.
Yeah. So are you done with the Redskins?
Matt Jones is on the trading block again.
Obviously. Breaking news: water wet. Matt Jones wants to be traded.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm done with the Red. I'm done with them until.
Okay, but I just mean today.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the last thing I wanted to talk about?
What did you want to talk about?
I called 10th round knockout. I just got the names wrong. I did. You guys, you have me on record here saying that I had McGregor knocking Mayweather out in the 10th. Didn't happen.
Yeah, I was a little fired up over that.
Conor was gassed. I mean, it was a good fight.
You got to listen to his.
But Mayweather did exactly what he planned on doing.
Mayweather's the best ever for a reason.
God, I hate him.
I will never respect him.
He had plenty of practice sparring with his wives.
But the guy sure knows
Girlfriends.
how to fight.
Yep.
He sure knows how to box.
Yeah,
And
did you lose any money?
I lost.
All right, moving on. And, yeah, any more talk about the fight?
No.
Rappo. Tobacco, Rappo, Tobacco, Rappo. Shout out to Chris Lansford.
Items that you would have to bring.
You just kind of jump back in there right in the middle of that. We just came up with
our
ranking.
tobacco
We
wrapper
spent the
ranking.
last 16 seconds coming up with our ranking. And
How it goes. I didn't know.
did you say top 10?
No, top five. Top five. I didn't know I was being thrown back into the radio.
Well, I couldn't just leave it on silent. Come on.
We've had plenty of bad radio segments.
Yeah, I could have played the Tobacco Rappo song again. Do we need to hammer anything out, or do you know what we're doing? What is our ranking?
Let's do top 3 items that you have to have. Well, we could do top 5 for this, but top 3 items you have to have at a tailgate for any sporting event.
Okay, when you're saying items, do you mean
Beer, food, football, baseball.
Okay, all right.
Piece of paper,
All right.
headphones.
Piece of paper.
I don't know.
Why would I have a piece of paper with
fire
me at my
pit.
tailgate?
That would be kind of cool.
That's outside. There's no way they allow that.
Allow grills. What's the difference?
Not all places. You can't do grills underneath the Dan Snyder solar panels.
Because that powers our stadium.
Yeah.
And the $10 beers.
Okay. So, why don't you go first then?
Are we doing top 5 or top 3? Top 3?
Top 4.
Top. All right. Top 4. Fourth item that I would have to have.
Just name something. Come on. Are you focused on something else right now?
I'm focused on the tobacco Rappo part of this.
The tobacco part of the tobacco Rappo? Do you have... Okay, never mind. I don't want to ask questions.
I must have at a tailgate
You came up with this topic.
a chair. I have to have a folding chair because it's comfortable.
A folding chair? Like one of those little tailgate chairs?
Tailgate chairs, like a soccer mom chair.
Okay, why?
Because after I have a few to drink, I need to sit down.
A few Coca-Colas?
Yes, rather than sitting on the tailgate of my car.
But it's called tailgating.
Well, you got me there.
Yep, I did. Bang. Okay. My first pick is gonna be cornhole. I need cornhole.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I know that's a good one. Bye. Corey's taking a little trip. Could you also get my thing over there on the trip? Yeah. I'm gonna go with cornhole because I don't know if there's a better tailgate game than cornhole. Am I allowed to take the whole games category? Like, can
what
I
kind
just
of games you need?
Yeah, I mean, because I would the only other one that I can think of is ladder ball. That works really well at a tailgate.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Maybe can jam, depending on the setting of
too many cars.
Yeah, but depending on the event.
I would
the
do
location.
that more at a baseball game. Meh.
Tailgate for a baseball
Like
game?
RFK back in the day.
Okay.
At baseball games.
Yeah.
That tailgating setting was good.
Yeah, I was like 10. Okay, continue. You're number 2 or 3, whatever you. I don't know what order.
So I needed a chair.
So far at our tailgate, we have a chair and cornhole.
I need some sort of wings
to fly?
to eat.
Corey just flying around.
I need wings to eat at a tailgate. 100%.
Husker, stop licking my feet. I wore pants today specifically so you couldn't lick my legs. Now you're getting my feet.
100% I need...
Okay, you got it. Wings. What kind of wings? Where are you getting the wings from?
Ooh, that's important.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just go to Giant or your local grocery store and get wings because you just can't.
I've never done it before, but...
You've never eaten wings before? Let me tell you, you're missing out.
I would pre-order them.
It's weird that
obviously.
it's in your top 4 and you've never done it before.
You know, you and I have never really tailgated together because...
Oh, yes, we have.
All right, we have. But